Hello everybody, in this video we showed you what you can see along the road number 1, highway number 1, on the way to Reykjavik. What interesting you can see. Right now it seems like we are on the different planet. We spent one night before Reykjavik. We spent one night in the small town, and then next day we were in Reykjavik. So we will show you what interesting you can see. But right now I don't know. For some people it is interesting, like Ben said. Ben was fascinated with this place. He said, I have never seen anything like this. Yes, it's true. In our previous videos we showed you glaciers and big mountains, but right now everything is flat, and the soil just lava, covered with moss, with small grass. But despite of this, there are farms. It's an interesting construction. It's like an arena. What are sheep doing here? A few sheep. Scary sheep. If you look around, you notice that the landscape is very interesting. There are like small hills or small cones. Actually, those cones have names. Alta Hveradalir. What is it? Apparently, this term refers to a cluster of rootless cones. It is a part of the Katla Geopark. And of course, you can guess how they were formed. Of course, from the volcano eruption. I think the volcano LGA erupted in 1934, 1940, and so all this area was formed because of this. There is the metal plate on the top where I was standing. We couldn't read, we couldn't figure out what it means because it was not in English. I don't know, maybe somebody knows what it means.
Everybody's reactions to things and places are different, but my reaction to Iceland, and specifically to this place, was that to me this was maybe the place I'll always remember about Iceland. The fact that people lived here over 1,000 years ago in this desolate, strange, windy, and unpleasant place just makes me realize how determined and how impossibly persistent the human beings are. They can live anywhere.
Look at this. Completely flat land and this big, massive rock. Apparently it is a Viking park. There is a cave in this big, gigantic rock. People are climbing on the top of the rock.
Just for you.
Oh no, thank you. If you want to park somewhere here around this gigantic rock, you have to pay online.
It became obvious after a while that people owned the land on which some of these tourist attractions were located, had put up a sign saying that if you want to park here in my parking lot and see my tourist attraction, you need to go online to my website and pay a fee. These were not fees to the government, at least for the most part they were not. They were not fees to the Park Service or to any governmental agency. They were fees to the owner of the private land. And honestly, to be very frank, we paid one or two times, but we discovered that no one else seemed to be paying at all, and the prices were kind of steep for what you were getting, so we didn't pay every single time either.
Now we are approaching very interesting place. It is Hveradalir town, small town, not far from Reykjavik, on the highway 1. And at first we did not understand what is this smoke about, why it is coming from, maybe from the houses or from, like here, from some pipes.
Yeah, it's geothermal. It's coming from the earth.
Apparently, it is they're using geothermal heat from the earth. And by the way, there is a fact. Do you remember I told you about horses? That they have horses for tourists. Here is the place, volcano horses, and like we understood, tourists use those horses. So, this town is using abundant geothermal heat, and they use it for heating homes and greenhouses. The geothermal heat allows for year-round cultivation of vegetables and flowers in greenhouses. And also this heat used in restaurants and breweries. For example, some restaurants cook food in underground geothermal ovens. Stopped here on the road 1, and there is a sign about steam pipes. You see, and there is even the map where the steam pipes go. And there are steam pipes. There was no warning sign that you can't go on this road, that it is prohibited. And we decided to look at the place where those pipes come from. There is the geothermal vent with the volcanic heat. No, apparently there was heat. We did not see any cars on the road. We did not see any people. The construction was really interesting. Look at it. Some heat was released from those reservoirs. And more. Yes, it is the part of the... We continued driving. Nobody stopped us. And it is the big plant that produce electricity. It is great. It is just remarkable. Look at all the pipes. And only when we drove down and reached the end of the road, we saw the warning sign that you can't come here. I'm sorry, we did not know, but it was interesting. And another place we want to show you, the geothermal area. This particular geothermal area is the largest from all areas in all of Iceland. It's really interesting. And there is the hot tub. People are in the hot tub. It is similar to Yellowstone. It is similar to Yellowstone National Park in the US. It's boiling. Of course, after you visit the Yellowstone National Park, it looks not so impressive. But anyway, it is interesting to see. What can you see here? You can cook. So, we showed you what we saw on the south part of the Icelandic ring road. We did not visit too many places. We did not go very deep inland, but I think we saw many interesting stuff. Next stop will be Reykjavik, and we will show you this quite interesting city. So we will see you very soon. Bye.